Okay, I'm going to run into the store. I'm just going to leave that camera set up. Chemtrails. According to Mental Richie from Boston, it's Morgellons you're looking at up in the sky. I guess that's what that is. Morgellons clouds all falling from the fucking sky. Fucking asshole. It's a hell of a show going on up there, huh? You know what's pretty cool about this day today with these chemtrails? You're not seeing the jets go by. You know, you're not seeing the jets. There's some conspiracy theorist assholes, good friends of Richie's from Boston, buddies of his, all those chemtrail dudes and everything. They're either very fucking confused. I would love to do a series to them, but I just don't feel. I sent them all the information I'm giving all you, and they've never talked about any of the things I explained to them. So I don't really feel there's any use in doing a series to them. Otherwise, I would. A lot of imagery up there, people. A lot of imagery. But their bullshit stories are that these things are everything from the invisible jets. They think Wonder Woman is doing all this with her invisible jets. That's one bullshit story you hear. What else? All different kinds of shit. They're just silver belly bottoms. They're silver belly bottoms. They're gonna blend in right in. So that's why you're not seeing them. Once they got a milky, creamy white sky that you call blue, what you call nowadays blue sky is not really a blue sky, right? It's not. It's always going to be that silvery blue sky to it. It's always that silvery. So getting in on the jets, that's one thing. The other thing is this. All the chemtrails that you're seeing right now, all these trails right here, look at the fucking imagery, is unbelievable. Triangular shapes, dude, up your ass, Richie from Boston, up your ass with all your fucking triangular shapes. It's coming this way. They're moving the current. I don't even know if this is the natural current that they're using to do this, or are they pushing it using the sine waves that I'm talking about. It depends on any given day. You have to watch them and keep an eye out and see what they're doing. But a lot of these that are around today that I've been watching so far, because I've been out here a little bit today, and everything that I've been watching, what these ones are doing is these are just coming in our direction. You can watch how fast they're moving. You can see. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of, I'm gonna be able to pull a lot out of this. I'm gonna go up on this one right here because I'm gonna bring you in on this one later with my telescopic lens and show you all the imagery in that trail. See this one right here? See this one right here? This is the one I'm gonna bring you in on later when I get back to talking about this stuff. And no, people, there's no Morgellons. There's no Morgellons up there in the clouds that they're dropping on your head. That's not the way it works. What you're calling Morgellons is an electromagnetic nanomite. It's just another breed of nanomite out of all the other breeds of nanomites. There are several hybrid breeds of those nanomites. That's why you're getting the different color webs. Wow, that looks fucking nice too. Holy fucking me do, man. Wow. Okay, back to what I'm talking about. So, wow, what the fuck, man? What the hell's going on around here lately? Let's shoot over that way for a minute. Oh, I want to answer another question that Rick was asking in a mail. And Rick, sorry I haven't gotten back to you yet, man. I have not. I'm trying to finish this up. I'm trying to finish up the Morgellons area, and if I have any distractions, it's going to take me down a lot of different fucking roads. My mind just does not work that way. If you've gotten to know me at all by now, then you should know that's what's going on. My mind doesn't work that way. So I was getting taken down a lot of other holes, not even necessarily that I have no interest in, because I'm very interested in them. But I was hoping that other people would come along and start this whole Morgellons. Use this as an example. Everything that I'm telling you guys about Morgellons, I was kind of hoping someone else would come along after I showed them the EMNC, the electromagnetic nanocarbon system, and they would put this part together for you, and then the information would get out there. But no one was doing it, because sound waves come into this, the sense of smell comes into this, the nanomites themselves on a nano level comes into this. So I kind of thought and was hoping, I don't know, I'm fucking a big dreamer, I guess. I was hoping that not necessarily Rick, but somebody would come in on all this, and they would be joining up and saying, "Oh yeah, I get it. Yep, I can put this together. Yep, I can see what you're saying, and I can put this all together." And they would be putting it all together on other ways. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's coming out, and unless they're just going to act really nutso and crazy. But I'm not even getting that. I'm just getting totally dismiss it. Everybody wants other things, other religions. They think the answers are going to be found somewhere else other than what I'm pointing at. I don't know. So I can't not be distracted with all that. It's too much. It's just too much. It takes me off track, and then I'm all fucked up. People will be sending me photographs and videos of blue skies. I got another one that's sending me the same fucking video of the same fucking rock and the same formation. And he won't even post them on his channel, but yet he wants to email them to me. This is a everybody thing. This shit is for everybody. This is not a me thing. Everybody should be in on this. Everybody should be joined in on it. Everybody should be able to see it by now. And that's another thing. Nobody's really seeing it unless I point it out to them. I don't like that either. I don't like that. But anyways, back to what I was talking about with Rick. So Rick had a good question. Are the charcoals and the ashes bad to do for these cleanses and for cleaning and stuff like that? Not necessarily, because there's a few things that I'm checking into about that. I've been looking into for a long time, but again, I don't have time to jump off and do that specific research, so I'm only going to be able to tell you what I have known for some years now. And you know too, you know as well. Everybody's going to understand this when I say it. What you're doing is you're clogging the pores. So if you're going to use coconut oil to get these things ripping out of your body, and they're going to be coming out of your body like fucking mad, and you got to do the coconut oil for at least 2-3 days and keep an eye between your fingers. And if you don't see anything between your fingers, then you go like this with your fingers. Go like that with your fingers every day and feel in between your fingers, because that's the way you're going to feel the nanos. The nanomites, so in other words, the biomites leave and hybrid into these electromites. The electromites then hybrid down to a nano size. The nanomites go into what I call electromagnetic nanomite size, and you're never going to see them. You have to feel them. But you can feel them with your fingers going like this. You'll be able to feel them. The biomites, they'll come out right between the fucking forks of your fingers right there. They'll come out right in between there, and you'll see little black dots. Those are the biomites. So you won't know that. You have to do the coconut oil treatment for at least a few days. So you're going to do that for a few days, and then you'll start getting the gist. Oh, okay, so and everybody's got these mites, so I don't give a fuck who you are. If you do what I'm explaining to you to do, you're going to find that you got them. So number one, don't be afraid, don't be freaked out, and you can get rid of them. You can clean your body and get rid of them safely. So here's the thing with the ashes and the charcoals is of course they clog your pores. So if you're looking to keep them in your body and flush them out of your body, it's a pretty good idea at this point to me still to do that, because if you have a job to do and you're going to school or going to work or whatever, you don't want these things fucking coming out of your body while you're walking around. You want to flush them out in the toilet and take a piss and shit, and even your sweat you won't sweat like you normally do when you're doing charcoal and ash bath, because you're clogging your pores with the ash and the charcoal. All right, so then I would say that if you are going to do the charcoals and the ash and everything, keep in mind that this is an electromagnetic nanocarbon system. So you're closing off your body with these same heavy metals that I'm talking about. So you're doing the same job that the mites are doing. You're doing it ahead of time for them by taking these charcoal and baths and ash baths. Because no matter what you believe about the ashes, they're all holding these same minerals and heavy metals that I'm showing you right here in the sky all around you. Same shit. It's a blocker. So you're blocking everything. You're blocking everything, even the sunlight, even with your skin would normally pick up this sunlight, the natural. Well, not with them chemtrail in the skies like this. I'm going to have to start changing my wording too. Again, because I'm back on saying chemtrails all the time. These heavy metal aerosols, they're doing the same thing with our system, with the whole entire system. That's pretty much the only thing that I can see that they're doing. So they're controlling the weather that way. They're controlling our atmosphere that way. So yeah, we lost our natural connection with this beautiful fucking system that your creator built for you, and you're losing it all because of the 7.2 billion zombies all refuse to look up and see things for what they are. And at best, you get people like Richie from Boston who will come out and give you bullshit stories about what it all actually even is in the first place, you know? So, all right, I gotta fucking roll. I got shit going on today I gotta go do. Dun, 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 dun. Go ahead, honey. Oh, drop that cell phone, girl. $700 fucking cell phone. Meow, meow, meow. I guess I should go this way. People don't see this. You don't see this. No filter on here. Should be able to fucking see it, but still, plain as day. I want that chemtrail is the one I want. Chemtrail right here. This one. But I mean, all that is a chemtrail that just opened up. Now the only reason I'm able to see these is because it's dusk. It's dusk right now, so I'm able to look in without glare in my camera. Otherwise, I would not be. I always tell people, don't try to look in the camera while you're driving around. So don't forget, I'm in a parking lot. I'm sitting in a parking lot when I'm doing that just now, and also it's dusk, so I can see what I'm seeing. You know. That's the other thing, man. We're going to be played. Everything that I'm telling you people, that I've been telling you for the last year, is all going to fucking bite everybody in the ass, because they're going to put out these fake fucking bullshit stories. So-and-so's crashed his car while he's fucking taking pictures of clouds, and So-and-so fucking poisoned themselves, locked themselves in the bathroom with a big bottle of open bleach, and so-and-so fucking drank fucking 5 gallons of poison from the pet store, and they're just gonna do it anyways. Even if nobody really does anything that stupid, they will just put out the stories that someone did, and that's how they shut it all down. That's how they program you. They keep the program going. So that even with someone like myself who's broken my program, who can see things for what they are, it'll be useless. It won't matter. Kind of like it is now. It's useless. Because I try to explain this and show this to everybody for over a year now. Nobody sees it. Nobody gets it. Nobody wants it. It's amazing. So stay calm, everybody. Don't act like fucking lunatics. Don't act crazy, even though you might want to. And believe me, the shit that I'm talking about right now, the Morgellons, is maddening. It's maddening. When you see fucking fibers coming out of your fucking face and you can't do anything about it, and you don't know what to do. Believe me, the first fucking 6 to 8 months that I dealt with it myself and fighting this thing, I had nobody else around me to tell me what it was, except for doctors and shit who would tell me that it's eczema and other shit like that. No, they're full of shit. They're fucking lying their asses off. What Morgellons is, and I got one still in my top of my cheek, a hair fiber that's been there, and I want to be able to talk about some of that before this part of the Morgellons ends. Is that a lot of people think that the like I just saw a guy the other day. I guess I'll wait till I get to his videos, but what he's got popping out are these small little lines. They look like little small parts of hairs, and what they think is these fibers are coming out of the skin and then they're knocking them off. That's a different type of mite. That's an electromite, because you can see those ones. So that one's going to be an electromite. That's not going to be it looks like my family might have ordered pizza. That's not going to be one of the nanomites, obviously, unless it's the web. If it's the webbing that we're talking about, okay, then I'm back with you, and I understand that's going to end up being the webbing from the nanomite. Because the electromites, I don't even know that they even web. I didn't see any evidence of it the other day when I was looking in on that skin with the Morgellons. I didn't see any evidence of the electromites casting webs, even though I seen the electromites in the same exact photograph on Richie from Boston's channel, and that same photograph along with the the electromites and the webbing. I seen, but I'm assuming that the reason why I'm not seeing the nanomites is because they're too fucking small. But I don't see any webbing coming out of the electromites. I don't see them working around the webbing or any of that kind of stuff, which you all call strands. That's the other thing I want to mention too, and I should probably turn around so while I'm talking, you got something to look at. And I'm always forgetting what I'm fucking talking about because I'm talking so much shit that I'm always forgetting what I'm talking about. What do you call it? Just stare over there for a minute while I'm doing this, while I'm talking about this, if I can get it into view. Let's see. Okay, there's some way back there, so I'll just leave the camera right there. Normally I would bitch at everybody, say, fucking wires, fucking trees, are you taking pictures of the clouds, Rick, or what? I forgot what the fuck I was even thinking about saying. Fuck me. The Morgellons, it was something about the fucking Morgellons that I wanted to explain. Oh, so the fibers and shit like that, when we were looking in on those the other day, you're going to be able to see with your own eyes the electromites. Those are not biomites. They might be. Some of them might be biomites. I'm going to guess that the ones that are the biomites are the ones that are playing with the imagery, that go along with the imagery in the skin. Those are most likely going to be the biomites. Otherwise, if they are electromites, then I don't have any explanation for how the fuck they're playing into the imagery, because anything with human influence never plays into the imagery. Things with human influence, we're able to get around that, and that's what the Morgellons fibers end up being. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So the Morgellons fibers, the medical industry named these fibers Morgellon, and supposedly it's named after the fibers themselves. I mean, think about it. Think about how fucking stupid that is. So they put the word morgue, and they put the female name Ellen, and I know it's spelled O-N and not E-N. I get you, but morgue Ellens, because majority of the people that are suffering from Morgellons are feminine, females, okay? But don't forget also that from birth, they've been boosting you with the X and Y chromosome since birth. Right in your vaccinations, they give you both the X and Y chromosome for no explanation on why that is, but yet they do that, right? Also, I'll point out that we're all born female. When that little fucking seedling starts, all of us, men included, are all female. And then as we build in mommy's belly, then it's decided what it's going to go, X or Y. And them dumping the X and Y chromosome in us again after we're born makes no fucking sense. And then people's excuse is the same one about the mercury. When you bitch about mercury being put into the fucking, there's a chemtrail right there coming through, so I'll try to stay right here. So they do the same thing with the mercury. People argue with you. And again, this is the whole debate thing, back and forth, when there's really no fucking debate about it. Stop injecting this shit into my fucking kids. To all of our kids. To us. Stop the fucking nonsense, you fucking zombies. 7.2 billion of you crazy fucking zombies. Oh yeah, they'll say. But don't worry, your body needs a certain amount of mercury, you fucking idiots. The mercury gets fucking pulled right into your liver when you're a little tiny baby. All these things they're doing to make us fucking sick is for a reason. It's for a reason. It's population control up the ass. So stop making up excuses for these lying motherfuckers. Okay, so why would you name Morgellons morgue Ellens? And then when you ask the medical industry, oh, they named it for the fibrous fucking content. Then why is it not called fibrellins? Why is it not called fibrellus? Why is it not called strings, whatever? You know what I mean? They're full of shit, and everybody just accepts it. And everybody says, oh, that makes sense. They named it after the fucking make-believe pretend fibers that nobody can actually ever fucking see, that nobody knows about, that's a bullshit, and the industry doesn't even recognize it. But yet we're gonna go ahead and do that, and we're gonna call it Morgellons after the fibers. What? And they all go along with it. 7.2 billion. You're fucking nuts. People are fucking nuts, man. Fucking 7.2 billion zombie motherfuckers, and you wonder why I call you all zombies? Fucking idiots. I'll be back.